How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This will be episode number 60 of this series, and in this episode we're going to be going into the January transfer window. But before we do anything, I want to thank you guys as well for all the support that you gave on the last episode. We got over 80 comments and a ridiculous amount of likes. I mean, I really can't thank you guys enough for the support on this series. And before we do actually get into any transfers, we are going to be having a squad report. And we're going to be taking a little look at the players that have grown for this month. So it looks like Aston Villa are interested in Zona Ali, which is just, oh my god, thank you so much if that's the truth. Hopefully we will get an offer for him soon. Gabriel Miranda's up to a 74 overall now. He's only 17 and he's just growing absolutely brilliantly. Mislav Orsic is another player that I'm not really too sure if I want to sell or not. He's not really lived up to the hype that I expected him to live up to. He just feels a little bit sluggish, not really the player that I'm looking for, especially on the wings. He just, I don't know. He doesn't really seem to play as well as his stats suggest. Hoban has been on my shortlist for quite a while. He's a player that I've been looking at and thinking, you know what, I think this guy could really shore up our defensive problems. I mean, as much as I love Bailey Cargill, what he's done for us, he's been brilliant since we signed him in that first season. I think it's time to maybe, move him on. Maybe if we can get him in a swap deal for Tommy Hoban, I would be more than happy with that deal. And I also think we could use another CDM as well. John Souttar is on my shortlist, and he's a player that I've been looking at for a while. I'm going to offer 1 million plus Jenkins. I don't think it will be accepted, but, you know, you got to try these things. You got to go hard bargaining sometimes. I'm also interested in this guy, Pablo Mari. He could be quite a good signing if we can get him on a good deal, but at the same time, we're going to have to offer another player in a swap deal. I'm not really too sure who I should offer, to be honest. I'm trying to offload Ross Jenkins. It doesn't seem like anyone wants him, so I'm just going to offer him as part of a deal. And then maybe offer 800,000 on top. Obviously, though, our priority is getting some defensive reinforcements in. And we'll have to wait and see what does happen. We have a few transfer offers here, actually. One for Joses and one for Zona Ali. Now, this is a very interesting one. I don't think it's too unfair to ask for 3 million as a counter offer. Hopefully they do accept that. And if they come back and say they're only willing to pay 2.7 million, I'll probably just have to accept it. Bayern Munich have offered 9.5 million for Joses, but there's no way I'm letting this guy go. Unfortunately as well, we do see that Lee Lucas is going to be out for 3 weeks, so that is a big blow for us. He's actually been pretty decent in midfield this season, and we're going to miss him. And we have another transfer offer again, this time for Mbakogu, and Brighton have offered 9 million for him. Having recently just transferred, I don't really want to sell him on again. Unless we get something like 14 million. I would be happy to sell him on for that amount. No, 15. I'm going 15. If we get 15 million for Mbakogu, I'd happily sell him. Otherwise, I want to keep him. He's good. We have no reason to sell him for lower than that. And for this game against Newcastle, I will be switching up the formation to try and sort of stop the losses, I guess. Try and get us back on track because we really haven't been doing well recently. We're going with a 4-4-2 diamond wide with sticking McLeod on the right mid. And you might be saying, well, aren't you setting yourself up to lose by putting a 63 rated player in? All of the other players that I've played at that position have been absolutely woeful this season. And I don't see why I can't just give them a chance. And we'll have to look at where Newcastle are in the league. They're currently 1 point ahead of us. So this game is pretty massive, I have to admit. If we lose this game again, if we lose another match, I'm going to be livid because, number one, it's Newcastle, come on. But number two, we are the lowest scoring team in the Premier League so far, and we need to really pick that up. We need to start scoring a few more goals, and we need to start winning games. And hopefully we can start that here against Newcastle. We've got a change of formation, a few fresh faces in the lineup, due to fitness reasons mainly. But also the fact that I just want to change it around because all the players recently have been very terrible. And once again in. And again, up here to Pacini having a shot. It's a good shot and a good save. And again, inside here to Maddison. And he's going to try and cut back. Oh, we still kept hold of it. We're going to have a shot as well. And again, Krul makes a good save. Now it's going to be Pacini playing this one forward. Not had too much game time this season. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Surely that's a penalty. And I think it might be. Or is it a free kick? Damn it. It's a free kick on the edge of the area. Is it too close to score? I think it might be, but we'll have a go anyway. See if we can do something. Oh, it's going in. Yes, that is the luck that we need. And Mislav Orsic gets his first goal in a Wimbledon shirt. I mean, after the way that Arsenal scored with Aaron Ramsey in the last episode, I think that kind of makes up for it, you know. We deserve a bit of luck ourselves. We get a bit of luck there. And I was contemplating on going with a short free kick. Good thing I didn't, because we end up scoring the first goal of the game. But Pacini's won it back and he's going to play it through. Can Armstrong get there? I don't think he can. Or maybe he can. Jesus, Krul, you made a meal of that one. And now Bastos getting this one through. And they equalise within, what is that, 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I don't know. But they've already equalised. And that is literally their first shot on goal. I can't believe it. Look at the defending. It's just so pathetic. Literally a few passes. There's nothing more that I can do to prevent these chances going in unless I get better defenders, which we are really cash strapped at the moment. We don't have the money to spend on getting better first team players unless we sell some players. Now Janmat forward to Bastos, the absolute twats that gave them the equaliser. And Bastos is going inside and having a shot. Good save by Sears. Now it's going to be Aaron Platt playing this one to Pacini. Have a shot. Yes, what a shot. And what a goal. Pacini gives us the lead back again. And if ever I need to rely on someone to score some goals, this guy down the middle is absolutely lethal. Playing him as a natural cam. Look at that for a shot. I mean, that is just fantastic. The Scout Future Star, the original one, gets himself on the score sheet. His first Premier League goal. Now Mitrovic back in. Wijnaldum. Back out wide. Just clear it. Make sure you clear it. Not to an opposing player. Oh my god. Please, no. No. Thank the Lord for that. Literally, we're making Newcastle look like flipping Barcelona. It's just really, really difficult to beat them. And I don't know why. We're just barely holding on to our lead here. Oh my god. Thank the Lord for that. Jeez. That should not have been a win for us. But we've got ourselves out of this rut. Thank goodness for that. We went on at least a 6-game losing streak, I think. Or 6 games without a win in the last episode. And it's really good that we've finally broken that. We've got a 2-1 win. Only just though, it's not a convincing victory. I mean, Marcel Rudiger, this guy looks absolutely incredible. The only issue is, I don't think we're going to be able to afford him this season. Maybe next season we can get him. Because I think he would just be the perfect striker up front. He's got the 5-star skills. He would be amazing. Oh my god, that's probably better news than winning against Newcastle. Zona Ali is finally leaving the club. Thank goodness for that. He will be leaving for 3 million, and that is some good business in my opinion. And we also have a transfer offer as well for Jerry and Bakogu again, this time from Ipswich. They've offered 8.5 million again. And like I said previously, I'm not willing to sell him unless they give me 15 million. And now we have an FA Cup game. I am going to go ahead and sim this one. I don't really feel like playing it, and I think we'd get a win anyway. It is against Coventry, but it is away from home. I'm still hopeful that we can get a win. And we'll have to wait and see what does happen. Going with the, well, with the reserve side, I guess, for this game. We end up getting a 1-1 draw. Not the best result. Man City have offered for James Bree as well. This is quite an interesting one because I would be open to selling him. As much as he's been really good, he's been here since the start of the series. He's sort of, I don't know, he's not physical enough. He's not fast enough. It's a weird combination for him, really. Man City have a lot of money, so I'm guessing if they offer me, let's say, 3 million, I would be willing to part ways with James Bree. Holy crap. Look who I just found in my scout report from Italy. We have got Rasmus Strandberg here. This guy looks absolutely incredible. He's currently 18 years old, but look at his potential. He has the potential to be special. This guy could be incredible. I really want to sign this guy. I'm definitely up for signing this guy though. He looks very good. And we will go ahead and make an offer of 1 million plus Ross Jenkins. Bye-bye, Zana Ali. We won't miss you. We will not miss you whatsoever. What part of 15 million don't you get Ipswich? Seriously, you pay the 15 million or you don't get him. It's as simple as that. I'm going to be making an offer for another regen as well. This time I'm going to be going in for Ashley Cole's regen. He's a player that I would describe as very trainable. I can definitely see myself training him up to a very good player. and we will go ahead and offer 900,000 for him. I've been looking at this guy for a while, Boubacar Yakonen. I know we shouldn't be going in for strikers because that's not the issue at the moment. But what I am going to try and do is offer Devontae Cole in a swap deal wherever he is. He's here somewhere. There we go. So I'll offer Devontae Cole as part of a straight swap deal and see if they accept this one. I'm going to be playing another game in this episode, and this one will be against Stoke City. Yes, I know I'm going back to the formation that has caused me so much trouble so far, but I'm going to give it one more try. I'm going to just test and see if it was just my bad luck in the last episode, or if this formation does need changing and we do need to change the format. I'm probably going to get really annoyed with myself if I have taken this risk and it doesn't pull off. But we see there that Stoke City, again, much like Newcastle were, they're currently 1 point behind us this time. So it's a very, very important game. Stephen Ireland on the ball now. Passing this one inside. Afellay into the middle. And they've already scored Stoke. Vazquez ends up getting the goal. And literally, he was standing in the goal as he scored it. I don't even know what I should say about this goal. It's a good goal, yes. Maybe we should have defended it better. I don't even know anymore, to be honest. I don't know if that's just a good goal or if I'm just defending poorly. Now it's going to be Chilwell inside here for Armstrong. A bit of space for us and we have a shot. Please score. Oh my god. How on earth do you not put that in? I literally put a minuscule amount of power on and you still blaze it over the bar. Jeez. We've got some serious problems if we can't score from there like that. Yeah, you know what? I've just come to the realisation. This formation isn't working. And this is how the team will look going into the second half. We're going to have Armstrong behind him, Bakogu. I'll push him a little bit further forward so he's more like a centre forward. Up here to Bakogu. Play it one more time. Please get there. You have enough pace. But the shot wasn't good enough. I thought he was going to go to ground. I didn't mean to have a shot there. And now it's going to be Aaron Platt inside again. Adam Armstrong having a shot again. Another good save. And again, I'm just wasting my chances. It's just not me. It's not me from last season where I was so clinical. Aaron Platt keeps hold of it. Oh, I just don't have any confidence at all in my players. But it's going to be Grimes having a shot. Another good save by Jack Butland. And I think our time is running out. Ayorfa. Oh, it's too late. There we go. We end up losing another game in the Premier League. I say another game. We're just not good enough. It's as simple as that. The players that I've got at the moment, they're not good enough to win games. They're not good enough to beat teams like Stoke. And that's the result that we deserve. That's the result we get. We get a loss again. Well, there you have it. It looks like James Bree's going to Man City for 3 million. It really, really does hurt that I'm selling him because he's been here since the start. Or we signed him from, I can't even remember, was it Barnsley? And we signed him for like 300,000. We've made a good profit on him. But he's just not cut out for the Premier League, unfortunately. And for Ross Jenkins, I think I will just accept this deal of 750,000. And he's going to be going to Leeds United. He's going to be joining his former teammate, Lars Taylor. And we'll just have to say goodbye to Ross Jenkins. Just thank him for all of the good moments. He really did well for us up the divisions, but it's time to let him go now. And with James Bree leaving, we're going to have to get a new right back as well as backup to Ayorfa. And we will go ahead and offer 2.5 million to begin with. If they want a bit more money, I guess we will have to offer that. But I think that's a good amount of money to offer to begin with. So I'm going to up the bid for Tommy Hoban now that we've got a bit more money. I'm going to offer 3.2 million plus Gökhan Gül. And for this guy, Strandberg, they're not interested in the offer that I've made. I went ahead and offered Ross Jenkins plus 1 million. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and offer 1.8 million just straight up. I'm also going to make an offer on a pre-contract for Jordan Obita. I know that we need to get a left back in sooner rather than later. And unfortunately, I just don't see any other way of getting a quality left back in because we don't have the money to begin with. But if we give this guy a pre-contract, I think he'd be a very good signing for next season. So there's confirmation that Ross Jenkins has been sold. He's gone to Leeds United for 750,000. And all I've got to say to you is thank you for everything, Ross Jenkins. You've been brilliant. But it's good that you've moved on now because we can try and go for some better players. So we have a pre-contract offer accepted for Jordan Obita. That would be a very good deal. I'm not going to accept it just yet because I'm going to let you guys decide. Because we also have a transfer offer unacceptable for Jack Wolford as well. Ashley Cole's Regen. And we also have one unacceptable for Yakonen as well. And this will be the end of this episode of this career mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we're hoping that we can try and make some signings. At the moment, it's proving to be more difficult than I thought. Once James Bree is sold, we will have 8 million to spend, and that will be a much healthier budget basically to spend. And we definitely need to get a centre-back with that money, in my opinion. If you do think I should sign anyone in particular, do let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.